You see, I don't want to sound like I'm just trying to be mean or derogatory or anything like that, but there's just an outright stupidity to how America is set up. We have these powerful processing centers, these great big facilities that make 30, 40, 70% of the supply that our country uses. Then that facility gets disabled and the entire country is screwed because nobody knows how to make things themselves. They all just trust it from this one great big facility. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, and the only reason it's succeeding is because other countries have been profiting off of it. They saw a massive way to take a big bunch of money from this idea. Do you see how much waste we have? How much we just throw away, never get used? So much. And it's coming from these big facilities that are ultimately going to fail us. We have no backup plans. We're just hoping that the factory doesn't shut down. Like, look at the baby formula situation right now. Only the most elite places have baby formula. There's a 70% across the board shortage on it. If you have a baby right now, you're terrified that it's going to come your way unless you are a rich elite who can hide behind that filter of money. This country is built to kill those who aren't at the top. It's built to put them in harm's way before those who are at the top. It's not built all together like a great pyramid which is strong because of each block. It's not like that at all. They've created a Jenga tower, and they've been taking little pieces out of it to put into their own little Jenga tower, but they don't pay attention. When the bottom of the tower falls, it all falls. And just because they've built themselves some bunker or whatever, some island paradise where they're going to go hide when it's all going bad, that's not going to help them. They're going to starve out. They're going to go insane. They're going to get killed by the people who they're trying to control in their little tiny society that they've just built. You see, here in America, they have huge swaths of people they can abuse and just bring in a new one. When they're stuck in this tiny little place because they took everything they needed and they just took the best team in their little family and they're going to go hide. We're going to go be our own perfect little society. You don't have anywhere to spread the pain. You don't have anywhere to spread the genes, and you ultimately fall apart and fail. Time and time again, this has been proven. Colonial exploration was the best research for the human condition. So you can say what you want about how America is great, America is the best, and I'm going to go rev up my Ferrari until your baby is starving because you thought, oh, well, we've got a big factory. Be fine. No. That's the worst idea you could possibly have. If you were in a war with another country, would you want all your production in one place? Yes, it's all going to be right here in this one place where they can just blow it up. It just seems very dumb. They built this country under some kind of assumption that we're immortal and nobody's ever going to invade us. Nobody's ever going to do anything. And the reason for that is because we are the cattle. Why would they invade us? They just take our money. They just take whatever they want. We don't do nothing about it. This is time for the American reform. This is the time where we come together and we begin believing in one another. We begin coming back together. Stop treating our neighbors like strangers and telling them to keep off of our lawn, and start coming together. Because if we don't, it's all coming down on our heads. The elites that we can't stand, or the ones that you praise, it's all going to come crashing down. They're going to be gone. They're not going to be elite because they don't have us to stand on because they've pushed us away. We have to reform. We have to do something to completely change the weaknesses and the catastrophes that America has become.